Good morning, boys. What the fuck is going on? Happy Monday. I'm back to you with another banger, and in today's video I'm going to be teaching you guys how to clean a Remington 870 Express, or really any shotgun, a heavy deadlift, and some chest and bicep. So yeah, should be a pretty good banger today. We're going to get into the first part, but right here I've got my Remington 870 Express. The lighting in here is not too great. I'm gonna see if I can move it back real quick. I got this gun when I was probably between the ages of 12 and 14, and it's literally your typical 12 gauge pump shotgun. The 870 Express is probably the most all-around best, like, bang for your buck. You can do anything with this gun. You can go clay shooting. It's a good home defense shotgun. It's honestly great at anything you want to do. It's got a 28.5 inch barrel, so for hunting it's good because you can poke out nice and far. It really can do anything that you want it to do. And today I'm going to show you guys how to clean it. So on the end here you have a cap. So on the end of the barrel here you have a cap that screws on just like that, and then you have your barrel that goes into that. And all you're going to want to do is unscrew the cap, open up your chamber, and then you should be able to just pull your barrel out, and that'll get rid of your barrel. So here's the barrel. And it's really important to clean these things every once in a while, even if you're not using them, just because you always want to have them lubed up, you always want to have them clean. And do not, if you guys hunt, shoot, or anything, if you get the shotgun wet, if you go out and you hunt or do anything and you get the shotgun wet, please clean it right after. That is how you'll get surface rust on your gun, which can be avoided, and it can be cleaned, but it is a pain in the ass, especially when it's on an older shotgun. So yes, when you do get a shotgun wet, clean it, dry it up nice and good, or else you're gonna end up with surface rust. So take your trigger out. So this is your trigger assembly, and the way that you take that out on these shotguns. Now I know a lot of you guys may not have a shotgun, and if you do, if you have this shotgun, that's great. If not, it should typically be the same on a lot of shotguns, but I said, this is a channel about me and what I'm doing, and you guys want to see this sort of stuff. So on the shotgun you're gonna have two pins. I don't know if you guys can see it right there. Those two holes have pins in them, and obviously your trigger goes down here. So you take your pins out, and how do you do that? You can take a pencil or something that's just super thin, poke it down into the pin, give it a nice hit, and it should pop right out. It's gonna pop out the other side. Either you can do it to either side, but you take your pins out and your trigger assembly should come right out. And then as far as cleaning the shotgun, right, you're gonna want to use something like a basic, like I have a cleaner and degreaser. I have a nice little kit that I got, and it just comes with a bunch of wire brushes. So let me show you guys this real quick. This is, where's it at? This one's from my house, but yeah, you get a bunch of wire brushes, and that's really what's going to help you scrape away all of your surface rust. So basically right now I'm going to do a little bit of a time lapse of me just spraying the gun down with the cleaner and degreaser, and then I'm going to scrape all of the surface rust off, and that's pretty much it. So I'll show you guys where I'm going to be spraying that stuff, and here goes the time lapse. Okay. Boom. And that's right, the gun. Also, get inside your chamber. It's really important to get in places like that because that's where a lot of buildup can happen. So get inside your chamber with your brush. Don't be afraid to get in there. You're not going to break the shotgun. These things are built to last. Cover this right, we'll wipe it down. Use a little rag or something like that. Don't use a hard water, so wipe it down. So, I got the shotgun all clean. Nice and let's sit down for the back there. I'll get down now. We're going to trigger it's not worth it. Why do you guys like the dry zone? I'm going to take that for the girl. Okay, so boom, I've got all the components cleaned. As you can see, all that nasty shit that comes off the gun. And so now you're gonna wanna get your trigger assembly back in. So all you're gonna do is line the 2 holes, right? So obviously figure out which way it goes in as far as, you know, pulling the trigger. And once you have that right, you're gonna line up your 2 holes right here with the trigger. So put the trigger in, make sure it fits, make sure you're not cocked back, and line your holes up until you can see clearly through both sides of the gun. And now all you're gonna do is stick your pins back in. Okay, so boom, got the gun back together. Now, just a couple things you might run into. Don't try and jam these in. If they're not going in right, that means you just need to, when you're pushing these little tabs back in, make sure you're putting them in straight. If you try and put them in at an angle, they're not gonna go, and it's gonna result to you getting frustrated like me, and it's just not gonna be good. So yeah, once you get your gun back together, that's pretty much how you clean it. Obviously, make sure you clean off your wire brushes before you use them again and all that stuff, and put your shit back. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed that part of the video. Now I'm about to go make some food and get a little pre-workout meal. I'll be back to you guys soon, and then we're gonna go hit some heavy deadlift. Not gonna lie to you boys, I had a Lux Cravings box. I know, I'm sorry. We didn't have shit at the crib, and I was starving, and it put me right to sleep. Can't lie to you. Filled up the good old Deluxe Craving box. And now I'm having a few protein waffles and an apple. I'm getting ready to leave to go lift now. So yeah.
Failure has been achieved, thank God. Now, the only place to go from failure is to win. You have to achieve failure. You have to take it that far. Nobody wants to go that far. It's scary. Squeeze it. Come on, squeeze it. Kill me. Squeeze it, come on, squeeze, harder, yeah, is this? So when you're waking up every morning by yourself and you're fucking getting after it by yourself, and it's the hidden work. People see 1 minute video of me running and shit, and like these fighters, they see during the fight or after the fight. They don't see these motherfuckers know what they deal with every fucking day. I'm not good enough. I shouldn't be here. Because every day, even though they're fucking the best in the world, that little motherfucker at 7 or 8 years old is still in there saying, "Oh man, you shouldn't be here." So you're always fighting that motherfucker. Even though you beat it, you never truly beat it.
In order to train as hard as possible, you must retain a clear image of your purpose. Once your goal is sharply but realistically defined, what remains is carrying out your plan. You don't have...
Yeah, a couple words of motivation. Really just keep it simple. If you're feeling down, like, it's hard to explain. I mean, nobody really gives a fuck. Like, your goals don't give a fuck about how you feel today. Nobody's gonna go and put the work in for you. Nobody's gonna edit your content for you. Nobody's gonna do anything for you. If you really want it, you gotta do it for yourself. And if you can't do it for yourself, then it means you just don't really want it. So go out there and beat your fucking body up, force it to grow. You guys gotta remember, you're forcing your body to do something it doesn't want to do. So if you're not putting in enough effort, it's definitely not gonna do it. But with that being said, I'm gonna go kill the rest of this lift and get a knee pump. I'll talk to you guys later.
Come on! Get it, 17! Yeah, move it, son! Get it! 18! Move it, son! Get it! 19! Move it, son! Yeah! 20! You got the ball, son! 21! all those mornings that you don't want to fucking get up, and I look at it as like a rock, and you find this fucking rock, and the rock is you. And every day you fight not wanting to get up, and you do anyway. You chip another piece off that fucking rock.
What's up, boys? Back out of the gym now. It was a pretty good lift. My 585 didn't move that good today, unfortunately. My back is just kind of torched right now. I think from the last deadlift day, I did 585 for 3, and then I went for 650. But I just need a couple days. I have it in me for sure. I think I have more than 650 in me for sure. I just need to wait for the right day. But it was a good fucking pump. But yeah, now we're about to go get a little meal in, and then that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like that type of content, these kind of like mashup videos, comment down below. If you don't, still leave a comment. I'm open to constructive criticism, but that's gonna be it. Love you, boys. Peace.